come from. The truth is an irony, just like animal farm. Justice mean inequity, so who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence, Islamic leaders silence, kings and queens silence, traditional leaders silence. So who go say the truth? We are the workers of confused call. Now by area, why no better? We are the workers of confused call. One guy's out here, why no better? Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he needed to know see what I see so. Now your friend on a night come at them. Only papi obeka nice and yeah. So I want to bet you too. Everybody was afraid. And until I learned to my cottage again, once my boy dumping one and I cheat. But who go tell the truth? Nanai or say a man. Nanso bien person beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini akukutro fonyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth? Obiaja konson so to grow your man sa to me bia kakobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo when you know yet. Na so kutrata down na so be dia back or why no keke. I fene for be man mo pia for efo ne cross on my mo. Hanya safwe mo ayini. Akukutro for you na dalima. And who go say the truth? Abaya di bote chino. Yedi bi bebo nyande bi. Kachisa would your mouth pipinuma. Would your mind never shine my frafonsa? But who go tell the truth? DUC silence. Even journalists silence. So then who go say the truth? Right is right. Wrong is wrong, no matter how you justify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption. Someone want to help you, now the person become your target. Jobless no they mean senseless. Poverty no they mean useless. One day them go resist.
Hello and welcome once again to my view show on today's Ghana News TV. It's always a pleasure to welcome you every Monday that we come together to discuss certain pertinent issues pertaining to our beloved country, Ghana. My name is Jerome, your host, and let me remind you that we are streaming live on satellite by satellite on Switch and also on our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all on today's Ghana News TV. And you can equally follow us on Twitter and TikTok, as well as podcasts on Anchor FM. Once again, it's my pleasure to welcome you to my view show on today's Ghana News TV. Anniversaries are always special, but first anniversary is more than just a mere number. And never doubt that a small group of thoughtful and committed citizens can make a change in the world. And today, this evening, I welcome you all to another occasion where we will be discussing the essence of an anniversary celebration of the National Democratic Congress, NDC South Africa chapter. Stay tuned, and when we come back, I would introduce to you the guests for this evening's show. Once again, you are most welcome to my View show. Stay tuned.
What we say, youth man, before you make up your mind, think before you take up your nine. We say the hottest part of date and who did, who you did left behind. What we say, youth man, yeah man, this is the Outside the Soul Journey Warrior representing for today Ghana News TV. It's the best web TV across the continent of Africa. They transmit via satellites and all their social media platforms for your best developmental news, social programs, empowerment, entertainment, sports, and for the best educative political discussion. Today, Ghana News TV, 24/7 online TV. I Outside the Soul Journey Warrior. Blessings.
Some of the other ones that we know about. One of the most popular ones that I used to know, somehow I don't even hear anymore. The one that goes, that's right. You see what I mean? And if the whole lot of us should pick on his Zamana, I know we would shake up a crowd.
Wonderful. You see, that is a charismatic spirit of the founder of the National Democratic Congress, His Excellency, Jerry John Rawlings of blessed memory. It's my pleasure to welcome you once again to this evening's program on today's Ghana News TV. As I did indicate, anniversaries are special occasions, and especially with reference to the first anniversary. We want this evening to discuss the first anniversary celebration of the National Democratic Congress, NDC South Africa chapter. And this evening, to help me so that we express our views on the essence of the anniversary and the way forward, I'm very privileged to have a number of the executive body of the South African chapter, beginning with the chapter chairman. NDC usually call their members comrades. So I'll be forced to call to address them. They are NDC members. I don't know. He is the chairman is Comrade Mohammed Bukari, and Comrade Mohammed, we are very privileged that you are part of the show this evening. We have the chapter women's organizer, Comrade Welbertina Buxton, and we have Comrade Benjamin Jen, who is the youth organizer. He will also be on the show. And last and not the least, we have Comrade Moro. Moro is an executive member. So all of them will be on the show this evening. And then together, we will look at the celebration of, I believe, Mr. Producer, you have to check that of Moro's system. He seems to be upside down. But all the same, whilst the producer is working on Moro's side, let me take this opportunity to welcome you all to the show. And I believe strongly that uneasy lies ahead that wears a crown. So I want to start with the chapter chairman, Comrade Bukari. You're most welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having us on the show.
Great. It's a pleasure to have all of you because, as I rightly indicated, anniversaries are always special occasions, and especially the first anniversary, it means that you have gone through all the difficulties and now you are settling down. And it's good to have you on the show this evening that we have to look at it. So from where you sit, how has South African chapter come to be today? Now you are celebrating your first anniversary.
Thank you so much, Comrade J. I would like to say a big thank you again to your producer and the viewers and everyone for giving us the opportunity to share with you our journey as NDCSA from where we started until where we are and where we are heading towards. NDCSA, as you know, started far back, and as you rightfully said, definitely behind every anniversary is a whole lot of challenges and other things. So we started, we came across a whole lot of challenges, left, right, center. I can tell you a few years back, we battled to make sure that the chapter is inaugurated and recognized. Definitely, each and every organization starts as a group. So this chapter started as a group, has been in existence, and there were capable interim leadership that man the affairs of the chapter until such a time when we realized that no, I think it's time we take the chapter to the next level. And then we came together, we had a meeting, in fact, meetings upon meetings upon meetings. And here in South Africa, the difficult part of it is that most of our people who are on the front line are educators. They are teachers, and others are head of departments and other things. So it becomes a little bit difficult to get hold of them during the day. So meaning that most of the time we had all the meetings, the deliberations, the decisions at night. We had to sacrifice our sleep to make sure that this dream become a reality. So at the end of the day, we're able to agree on what to do. We went as far as to Ghana, went to meet with the IRD, Honorable Mr. Segbefia and Honorable Fred Agbenyo and all that. We told them that, look, we are now ready. We want you to come and bless our chapter and bring us to the limelight. They said, no, go back and do the homework again. We don't want to come and be disappointed. So yeah, at a point we came back again. We went back to say we are ready. So I think on the third one, before they said, okay, Honorable Segbefia said, okay, guys, go, we'll follow suit. Then when we go back, yeah, then Honorable Fred Agbenyo came and he did a very good job. He did a very, very, very good job. And before he left here, in fact, he spent almost a month here in South
Okay.
Africa. Yeah, because you see, our provinces are far apart from each other.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, the needful was done. We were all in agreement. We went for our elections. We did the branch elections first, and then subsequently we did the chapter. And as I speak to you now, in fact, all glory be to God. Before I even proceed, I would like to just use the opportunity to acknowledge a few people that also played a very, very, like I would say, they form part of the architecture of this very chapter. I will start with one famous women politicians of all time, Dr. Valerie Sawyer. In fact, this woman is the one that played a huge role to make sure that our chapter was inaugurated successfully. Then it's Honorable Teddy of Ayenswano constituency, the Macho MP. Then
Yeah, I expected
IIT
it.
department, Honorable Alex Befia, Honorable Fred Agbenyo, Dr. Carl Ahin, and all of them. God bless you all. And before you can erect a building, there has to be a what you call it, something you call foundation. Our
Definitely.
foundation here in South Africa, His Excellency Mr. Benjamin Kwashi, God bless you. I have Mr. Fred Mills and his wife, God bless you all. And then so on and so on. The list goes on. There's a whole lot of people. Pardon me if I don't mention your name, but all of you, God bless you. Anyone that's had a hand put together to make our chapter a successful one. We pray that God continue to bless you all. So far, I think I will stop here and then
Yeah.
along
But
with right, thank
that's a
you.
wonderful introduction of how far South Africa has come. I'm not surprised that you mentioned Honorable Teddy because definitely South Africa played a key role, and we'll congratulate you. We'll get to that as well, you know.
Thank you.
So maybe I will bring in the women's organizer. Behind every successful man is always a woman. That is what we are told. So I'm pretty sure that Comrade Tina will have a lot to tell us the contribution of the women to the success of the first anniversary of South Africa. Comrade Tina, you're most welcome.
Thank you very much. Um, thank you once again. To our viewers, I just want to greet you, to yourself, Jeremy, and to my colleagues. Greetings to you. Jeremy, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
We started from interim executives. I was part of the interim executives then.
Okay.
I joined the group in 2020. I remember when I contacted Honorable Alex Segbefia that hey, I've got an interest in mobilizing the NDC group in South Africa. And then he said, no, already there are some groups that are in existence. So I'll just team you up with them and you can take it from there. So we started from being interim executive until 2022,
Okay.
when we decided to now become a chapter. And like my chairman said, there are a lot of people who contributed to our being a chapter today. Honorable Alex Segefia contributed a lot. His Excellency Benjamin Kwashi, Honorable Fred Agbenyo. I mean, he's mentioned all the names. So we've come far, and we thank God for being where we are today. Thank you so much, Joe.
Wonderful. Let me use this opportunity to say congratulations, because in preparing for this interview, I got to realize that even the national headquarters acknowledges that so far, the best chapter that has shown leadership, that has shown togetherness, and that has shown a focused goal in running as a chapter is the South Africa chapter. So congratulations for all the good works. I'm pretty sure a lot more chapter members who are watching you and listening to what you are saying would be very grateful, because they are going to pick a lot of insights from how you successfully came this far. So, but before I let you go, let me find out, how is your women's wing in South Africa?
Our women's wing, we're doing very well, if I should say. The only challenge that we have at the moment is, the geographical landscape of South Africa is a bit wide. So our branches are, for you to get to a member within a particular branch, it takes a very long, route to get there. So those are a bit of the challenges that we have. But as of now, I would just say that our women's wing is doing fantastically well. We've mobilized ourselves. We have women organizers within all the branches. And in the branches, the women organizers are the members, the women that are within that branch are under the woman organizer within that branch. So and all of them are under the chapter, which is the women's wing.
Great.
So we're doing well. We're doing well.
I can see that, because from all indications, we realize that the women's wing is gelling very well with the entire activities of the chapter, and surely that has pushed the chapter to achieve this first anniversary. We will take more lessons as we go along. And I believe that, it's always good that whilst you are having life today, you are thinking about tomorrow. And that's why the party has a special position for the youth in the party, because the youth, they always say, are the future of any organization. So maybe I will want to find out from Comrade Jan, who is a youth organizer, a few things about how the system is running for them. So, Comrade Jan, you are most welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jeremy. And thank you to all your viewers, my fellow comrades, His Excellency Benjamin Kwashi, our chairman, and all the comrades. Like you rightly put, the program that we have for the youth, like you rightly said, we are the future of the party. So what we are doing currently is that we've just used all the strategies that we put in place for us to have a very formidable chapter as it stands now. So I would say that the future of whatever we are doing now looks very bright. Currently, with the number of branches we have, I believe that with the help of our chairman and all the elders and everyone in the party, my comrades, I believe that we will do more and greater things for the party, not only here in South Africa, but also back home in 2024. So with what you've asked, that is what I can just say for now.
Great. Let me get this. Do you have a fair idea about the strength of your youth wing?
Yeah, I would say that the strength of our youth wing is very, very vibrant. If you want me to measure, I would say that 10. I would just give ourselves 9, because
Okay.
currently there are so many activities the youth are undertaking. We have so many sporting activities that we believe that will make the youth more united, will make the youth more focused on the 2024 election, because that is our main goal for whatever we are doing, be it a charity organization that or a charity event that we undertake. What our main focus is that we will push the youth, and we'll make sure that we remain very united, we remain very focused, we remain very steadfast in whatever we are doing. So if you are asking me about the strength, I would say that so far the strength of our chapter concerning the youth is very, very formidable, and we will do excellently well in anything that comes our way.
Then definitely, for me, I believe strongly that the South Africa chapter that has come to stay as a model chapter, all other chapters would definitely look up to you. So you do well. I'm pretty sure that you get linked up with some of the other youth organizers in the various chapters, so that
Yeah,
together you can always share ideas as to how to move your youth wing forward. Because without a youth wing, then the party is next to dead, because with time, when all the elder ones are forced out, then we don't have anybody to run it. So
very
we
true.
keep our fingers crossed and hoping that the South Africa model will definitely be replicated in others as well.
Thank you, thank
Great.
you, thank you.
But how has been your relationship between your youth wing and that of the national? Are you
Uh,
in constant interactions?
um, for now, I would say that we are in constant communication, but it's not that intimate like other people would want it, because we
Okay.
believe that, like our chairman said, whatever you start, I believe that the foundation should be very solid. Because if
Yeah.
the foundation is not very solid, and you just try to begin anything you want to begin, you are likely to have a problem. So what we are doing currently now is that we are making sure that we for 2023 we lay the foundation very well. Then 2024 we'll make sure that we enter into full force with our senior youth organizer, Mr. Pablo, back home, so that whatever communication he gives us, we will know that we have a very formidable force on the ground level who can propagate or just push his agenda forward for us to win 2024 election.
Oh, I mean, you see, you are bringing a lot of confidence into the picture, so that wherever the NDC members are watching you from, they realize that yes, indeed, the strength of the party, that is the youth, is right on track. So thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, and
Thank you,
as we
Mr.
go
Jeremy.
along, we will look at more other activities, and then
All right.
probably I will have to bring in Comrade Moro. Comrade Moro, the NDC chapter or the executive committee structure has executive members. Those are executive members who are non for. Oh, I think Comrade Moro, we still have a problem. Producer, we still have a problem. He is upside down. Well, I think that my producer will have to check this one, and then you bring in the chairman for me. Then instead, when his system is okay, then that'll be fine. So if I have Comrade Mohammed Bukhari, who is the chairman, then we can look at a few things that they have successfully done. And chairman, your mic is muted. Wonderful. Oh, it's still okay. Now, I'm coming back to you, looking at where South Africa, from the first anniversary, within this 1 year, a lot of things. Let me say congratulations to you and all those who supported in bringing South Africa to where it is today. I rightly indicated to one of your executive members that South Africa now seems is now the model for now at the national headquarters of a well-structured, well-cohesed, and a properly functioning executive committee. And I say congratulations to you. And then for all the good works and all the people who have supported you up to this point. But you know one thing, when you mentioned strongman Teddy, I just smiled because for the first time, the NDC won that seat. And I saw your handwriting in that seat. I also announced whatever it is. Huh? So how did you do it? How did you do it? I saw Operation 1,000 boreholes. And what have you? So where are we now?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Comrade J. And fellow comrades, I say thank you again. And to all the viewers, thank you so much for making out time to be with us tonight. So it was a collective effort from NDC South Africa, the entire body. In fact, we started aiming at Ayenswano before we even became a chapter.
Wow.
I think we started this Ayenswano thing somewhere around 2016. That is far back.
Yeah.
Honorable Teddy came to us and he said, hey guys, we need to do the undoable, because I tried it before and I was not successful. This time I don't want to go alone. I want you guys behind me. This seat has been with MPP for almost 20 years now. In fact, they took it from us 20 years ago and we are battling to get it back. What can we do? Eastern region is big. If we are able to score against one for NDC, then it also means that we have gotten more and more and more people into the party, meaning that the family will enlarge. So we didn't take it light. We said, okay, so what we do? We go to the constituency. So we went there. Then we campaigned around with him. We told the constituents that even the chiefs and the entire community that, look, we are solidly behind Honorable Teddy. And as you guys can see, Honorable Teddy is one of the few 7 leaders I can say we have worldwide. And 7 leadership is only coming from the NDC, since from democracy. We are here to support Teddy, and we are here to support the community. If we are committed to coming from South Africa to come here and come and sit with you, then it also means that we give you our word that we won't let you be. Whatever it is, if there are projects that you are going to undertake, we are interested, we will help you to make it work. And in fact, the chiefs and people also gave us their word that, look, Honorable Yao and Nana Yao Teddy is not even an MP yet, but he's able to come with you guys to come see us. Then it means that if he becomes the MP, he will even come with more people from the diaspora to come and help our community, because definitely there's no employment here. We are lacking potable water. This was their concerns. We don't have good roads. We want schools. So then we said, okay, Nananom, we will make it happen. We are not promising you heaven, but the little that we can do to create sanity in the community, we'll definitely do it. So yeah, we went to Ayenswano, and in fact, when Honorable Teddy eventually won the seat and got sworn in, I would say a big thank you to our chapter organizer, Stephen Etuahini. In fact, he was one of the structures. He at all time, he was there representing NDC South Africa while we were here pushing everything to help him. So I would say thank you so much to Comrade Stephen, our secretary at Ayenswano, Alaji. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done for NDC and Ayenswano so far. So Comrade J, this is where we are. Today, we are yet to go to the polls again.
Yeah.
And what do? We still want to take that seat. Definitely, that seat is far away from MPP. We are not scared of that. I will say that with authority. It's far away from MPP. But we still have a few work to be done to convince the people once again that, look, we came here, we promised you that we're going to do it, and we have done it. When we eventually went to commission the 10 boreholes, in fact, we launched Operation 100 boreholes for them. And we eventually went to launch the first 10. Then the chiefs and people said, thank you so much. They thanked us a lot, and they said, look, most people just talk. But what I've seen with NDC SA is that you talk and you do. You came here, you said it all, and you have come to fulfill it. So they were very happy, and we commissioned. In fact, Honorable Alex Segwefia was the forefront. He was with us during the commissioning of these boreholes. So as we navigate into 2024, all we are saying is that the 100 boreholes are going to be done. there is no way we're going to back off. Our chairman of Council of Elders is in Ghana for almost a month now. He's been with the JM delegation team. So in fact, our presence is already in Ghana. So definitely, as soon as we're done with 2024 election, we're going to carry on with the construction of the rest of the boreholes for the people of Ayenswano. That's the one achievement, Comrade J.
Yeah, but that is perfect. You know, even the tender you have done so far has actually assured the people that whatever word you give to them, you will fulfill it. But
100%.
You did a 10 before the 2020 elections, right? Or was it after the elections?
After the election.
After the elections.
Yes, please.
Okay, perfect. So it means I'm going forward out of the operation 100 boreholes. I mean, if you're able to get another 10, that means 20 down. And it is not a cheap event to even put up just one borehole. And we'll say, yes, congratulations. You have been able to put your house together, and you have given NDC a good step for picking that seed and then working hard again for us to maintain it. We need to maintain it. We need to sustain that seed, Mr. Chairman.
That's true. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Now, let me ask Comrade Tina about the progress, because here we are. Comrade Tina, NDC South Africa has a wider scope. You are not only looking at NDC in South Africa, you are looking at NDC in the neighboring countries, because I can see Zimbabwe and all those things that are on your drawing sheet. How are you planning to annex all these countries to be able to bring up the interest of NDC?
Thank you very much, Jeremy. So what we're planning now as a chapter is to mobilize members. You know, politics is number. Numbers make politics. So we're trying to mobilize more members within the country. Once we are able to get our members, we will then delegate them to our neighboring countries to be able to also get more members within those countries. You know, Zimbabwe is part of the SADC. Lesotho, Eswatini. We are planning to get more members within our neighboring countries, so that we'll be able to help our chapter, our national back home. Thank you.
That is wonderful. I'm going to ask this question very often. I'm sure a lot of chapters are watching all of us, and we want to find out, how is your collaboration with the National Women's Wing?
Okay, so far we have a platform. National has got a platform that all the diasporans, women organizers are on that platform. So we communicate on that platform. Like today, they were having a unity march in one of the constituencies. So we get information from our national women organizer through that platform. And also, you know, they've given us that room to communicate with them each and every time we are in need of support. Like I constantly communicate with the deputy women organizer, national deputy women organizer, to give me guidelines as to how to handle the women's wing within the chapter here in SA. Yeah, so we are on a platform that we communicate constantly. Thank you.
That's great. That's great. And then, now let me find out something. You people have given a big task to all the diaspora chapters. I know other chapters have always adopted constituencies. I know some of the chapters have a Swami constituency and then others, but you have gone in for a constituency, and you have made history by making NDC win that constituency. I know you'll want to maintain it. Are you going to increase, or you want to focus on it and get it well established for the NDC first?
We are going to increase it. As we speak now, the Guam constituency where Honorable Fred Agbenyo is contesting, our plans is to help to support him to get that seat. So, and I'm saying that he is contesting there. We are praying that he get a seat because we know he's got everything in him to take that seat for us. So our chapter is ready to support him to get that seat, apart from Ayenswano. And I also want to come in here by saying Ayenswano, our women are supporting Ayenswano very well. Monthly, we've adapted a school there where some of our women, they provide them with sanitary pads every month. So those are the things that as Women's Wing, we are doing here in SA chapter. Thank you very much, please.
Congratulations. You do not have to wait until election period that you go down to do some of these things. The little things that you do every month, for instance, this sanitary pad distribution that you do in these schools go a long way to convince the parents who are actually the voters to realize that yes, indeed, the people are right down there for their welfare and not just because of votes. Congratulations, and we're hoping that you will be able to increase your numbers, increase your funds, then you can adopt more schools and then do the distribution of these sanitary pads. Once again, I accept the congratulations for today's Ghana News TV team.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great. Then I will have a discussion with the youth organizer once again, Comrade Jan, and then let's see. Comrade Jan, I am coming to you. The women have thrown a big challenge. I want to put it before you right now. You see, they have even adopted a school where they are distributing sanitary pads and the rest. That is the whole chapter you are including. The youth wing. Is it possible that you could have also probably adopted some of these small groups? You catch them young, and we are all at the same level. You don't even need to do much. At least get them some footballs, some few other sporting activities once a while in a run up to election.
No, what you are saying is very true. As it stands now, there are some of the things that we have underway. We are speaking to the youth organizer in places like Lejokuku constituency, in Nungwa, for instance, and in Honorable Teddy's constituency, for instance. We have projects where we want to give them like jerseys for the entertainment, because we believe that, when we keep people very busy, things like social ills, get out of their mind. And the other thing we are also doing, and that one is even a pilot program that we've already started, is that we are sharing a lot of ideas together, because you find out that there are places where it is a farming community, and the youth sometimes feel like, no, agriculture is not the way to go. You understand? So part of what we are doing is that we go to places where we see people farming large scale, that is commercial farming, and we maybe sometimes do a video, by way of encouraging them, and they will be like, no, are you trying to tell me that this is a young guy in South Africa who is embarking on this project? And we tell them, yeah, these are things that people are doing. So as it stands, we are doing so much behind the scenes. Majority of the things, thanks to His Excellency Mr. Benjamin Kwashi, we've spoken to him about it, and even for the 2024 election, we feel that there are a lot of things that our youth need, which amounts to training. So these are things that we are really pushing with the help of His Excellency Mr. Benjamin Kwashi, to make sure that at least we equip our people, because most of the time you'll find out that you can give people the jerseys, the soccer, but when the mentality it's not okay, you find it a very challenging moment with them. So those are some of the projects we have. Like I spoke about Lejokuku. There are things that the past MP did, Mr. Okoboy did. We felt that no, with his pedigree, he should have done more. And these are things that we are mobilizing funds, because there are bridges that needs to be done, very, very small bridges, and we are pushing that agenda to make sure that as South Africa SA and the youth of South Africa, at least we champion that cause and make sure that we get some of the people in the Jokuku a very decent bridge that they know that, working on it, you are safe and you are okay. So those are some of the things we are doing, Mr. Jerome.
That is too powerful, because I just picked out this issue about knowledge sharing ideas to equip the youth to be on their own and to be self-reliant and more understanding and stay away from social vices. It is something that is expected of us as people in the political lead. So we would once again say congratulations on this
Thank
feat
you.
in particular.
Thank you so much.
And we're praying that everything will go on well.
I
believe strongly that Comrade Moro should be ready now, and we want to find out how he feels as a member of the chapter executive committee. Yeah. Comrade Moro, we still have challenges with your setup. I believe producer will have to take a second look at it again. In that sense, I'll bring in Comrade Bukari, our able chairman, and I mean, everybody's excited about his leadership style. Comrade Bukari, I mean, I can't but hide my admiration for your style of leadership, because I'm saying it on air, everybody hears it. When I approached you about the program, you said no, you have to come with your executive, and that is a sign that shows that once the executives speak with one voice, chairman shares everything with them, then together you are moving as a team. I am not surprised that the national headquarters recognizes you as one of the models of the well-organized structures in the diaspora. Now, let's look at a few things. We will say congratulations. We saw that you did a lot of job during the COVID era, and you are looking at ROPA, the likely implementation of ROPA. Should ROPA be implemented today? How will the NDC fare in South Africa?
Thank you so much, Comrade J. So, as we are all aware that elephant is heavy, and wherever it steps, it leaves a footprint. That's what I would say. We are struggling so hard to get this elephant back into the forest where it belongs. And in doing so, we are definitely going to come across so many hitches. We are, as a chapter in South Africa here, we are totally prepared. And as I speak to you now, my youth organizer will tell you, they have already gone around all the branches again. We initiated what we call branch reactivation. So what that means is that they had to go through all the branches again to get the new registrations. We know we have the database already, but we just want to be sure that we have the entire membership registered in our database. Now, what we've done is we've also had a chat with National to say, okay, what if worst case scenario, somebody will say no, but these people that are coming to vote, what shows that they are actually Ghanaians, or what shows that they belong to the NDC? So we have also taken the initiative to make sure that the registration is done here in South Africa. We're going to submit our final list to the South African embassy here. And then we're going to make sure that as we go home now to vote for the primaries, we're going to take our membership list along with us and make sure that before we get back to South Africa here, each and every member of our party will have their party cards. That is one thing we want to do. Then, talking about in case these people want to pull a string on us and say, let's use the Ghana card. Here in South Africa, we've already made our mind that is going to be a no-no for us, because obviously the South African embassy here, as I speak to you, Comrade J, is so sad that for the past month or two, if I'm not mistaken, these people cannot even issue passports for Ghanaians here in South Africa. Our mission here, they cannot issue, but there's no passport. One funny thing is people apply, they take the database, they capture everything to their database, you do the payment, But now, where is my passport? You don't get it. And you don't even know when you are going to get. So we cannot even talk about them having the capability of doing a Ghana card for us. I don't think that's going to happen. So we are making sure that every identification document possible that will identify our comrades as legible Ghanaians, we will make sure that they have that, so that when it's time for us to vote, if need be, that ROPA is implemented, we will definitely be ready, able, and willing to cast our vote. Because, Comrade J, you and I know that it has come to a point where everyone in Ghana, everyone in abroad, Ghanaians, diaspora, everyone is tired. Yeah. Our country is in shambles. The economy, it's a no-go area. So we don't want to take chances. We want to make sure that each and every avenue that we have in our midst now, we make good use of it. So our people are on the grounds to make sure that definitely we don't leave a single stone unturned. We are going to make sure that we are ready and willing and to cast our vote here to elect our flag bearer and then our president subsequent, as you know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. At all costs, we are going to rally behind him and get the win for Ghana come 2024. So Comrade J, in conclusion, I would say with ROPA, SA, we are ready. We're just waiting for directives from the International Relations Directorate. I'm sure they have visited you already, so they will be visiting us also to beef us up here so that we don't see surprises in the future.
I'm not surprised. Everybody is writing Chairman Bakupe. Congratulations. That is the word that will run through our own program. Right now, we'll take the viewers' comments. And when we come back, we take a few comments from our friends from South Africa who have demonstrated so well their love for the party and their organizational skills. So, our followers, Mr. Pat Ahompe Patricia, he says, greetings, comrades watching live from Hanover. Pat, we are grateful that you are part of the show. Honorable Sai, you are watching us live from Gelendorf. Sai, we are very grateful that you are part of the show this evening. And Lucy says, greetings to you all. Mama Lou is watching. Okay, greetings to you all. Mama Lou is watching from SA. I think that's South Africa. Florence says, good evening, kudos. Hope you are all doing well. 2024, JM all the way. Coffee says, good evening, comrades. Nice seeing you all. It's also a pleasure to see you on our program this evening. Benny says, good evening. Benny, good evening to you for joining us, and thank you once again. Kwame is also sending his greetings. Good evening, comrades. That's great. Brimpong, as usual, very good evening to you, Brimpong. And Brimpong says, greetings, comrades, watching from Warsaw, Poland. Kudos to our able comrades in South Africa. I will urge them to stay united and work hard to make the chapter great. Congratulations to them. Vida says, good evening, comrades. Kudos to you all. Telly says, good evening, comrades. Maxwell Nate, watching you live from Ghana. Comrade Kwan, God bless you for the good work you are doing for NDC and NDC Germany. Max, I'm sure Comrade Jan will be very grateful to get in touch with you right after this. Comrade Maxwell happens to be the youth organizer for NDC Germany. And Yakub Moro says, long live NDC South Africa, long live NDC Ghana. Abel the General says, Chairman Mu Chairman. Oh, Chairman Bakope, he has demonstrated that. Auntie Lucy says, thank you, Chairman. Chairman has delivered, and he has never disappointed. Bashiru says, watching you live from Germany, Hanover. May Allah bless you people. Together we win. Bashiru is the deputy youth organizer for NDC Germany chapter. Together with his boss, Maxwell. I'm pretty sure you will have to link up with Comrade Benjamin Jan, and then together you can share ideas. Honorable Ose Superior, wonderful. Congratulations to NDC South Africa chapter, watching from Barcelona, Spain. Oh, Ajinkwa Media House. Oh, Uncle Ametepe, we're grateful that you're part of the show this evening. A very good evening to you. Leila Mahama, as usual, very grateful that you are part of the show this evening. She says, good evening, comrades, watching you live from Bielefeld, Germany. Joyce says, long live NDC South Africa. The love for NDC in South Africa is really manifesting itself here. We are grateful, Joyce, that you are part of the show. Auntie Patricia, Patience Daco. Patience says, congratulations, watching from Hamburg, Germany. Oh, Ajinkwa Media House once again. Congratulations to you and kudos to you. We are grateful, Uncle Ametepe. Mavis Boateng, I can see the South Africa guys are doing very well. Watching on YouTube from Portugal. Definitely, we're seeing it and we're experiencing it today. We are very proud of them. Uncle Tom Nutako. Tom, very good evening to you, Uncle. He says, watching you live from Bielefeld in Germany. Keep it up, comrade. We are very grateful, Uncle Tom, for joining us this evening. Djibouti, wow. Thank you, NDC South Africa. We are here to stay. Definitely, we're saying it. Harun says, Chairman 1. Buffy is watching us on YouTube from St. Petersburg, Russia. I will encourage them to continue to do more for our great party, NDC. Kofi says, my personal person, unless they kill God. Wow. Yeah, that's great. Apia says, NDC South Africa chapter, forward ever, backward never. Kunti, very good evening to you. This is the spirit of NDC. Congratulations, NDC South Africa, watching from Poland. Oh, Rita says, good job done, families. Indeed, they have done a great job, and NDC definitely will be very proud of them. Like Grace says, a good initiative. Okay. I'm wondering, Ahunfe Patricia is back. Kudos and big congratulations on your anniversary. Yeah. Chelsea, fantastic progressiveness to all comrades. More grace for more project. Every effort will be fruitful. NDC win 2024. Chelsea, we are grateful that you are part of the show this evening. Chairman 1, Mike, we are very grateful that you are part of the show this evening. He says proper leadership at display. And definitely you don't have to doubt that. Uncle Mike, we are very grateful you are part of the show. Mike Bedu is the chairman for Hanover branch of the NDC. Oh, Ale, very good evening to you, my good friend Ale. And it's good that you are part of the show this evening. Ale is the communication officer for NDC France. And she says, greetings from France, Eyezu, Eyeza. Harun J. This is different from the other Haruna. Okay, thank you, able executives, for the good job. I can see that you have Nkrumah as your icon. Destiny says, Azoka boys from JM. That is great. Enoch says, greetings to you all. I'm watching from Tasikan, NDC Brinkpen branch. I can't get this one very well. Brinkpen branch by Bruce, Assistant Secretary. Okay, I don't get it, but I don't know whether you are the Assistant Secretary of the branch or so. Mr. Barr says, good work done. Uncle Barr, that is Emmanuel Barr, sorry, says good work done. Then Telly is back once again. I'm really enjoying this conversation. NDC is very blessed. Indeed, NDC has the men and the women, not like the other side. I know you will say so. Anyway, Harun says, can I join and add my voice, please? Yes, you could join. You could join. We'll get the producer will get back to you, and then you can get into the system, and then we see. The general once again, he says, great job, comrades from Azoka family, South Africa. Chairman Dobi. Um, do we still have a producer? Do we still have some? Oh, okay. Alex says, Eyezu, we are coming with full vim. Congrats, NDC South Africa, Chairman Bakupe, Alex, NW, Caroline Ose says, victory 2024 in view. Definitely. It is right there for all of us to see. So we have to work hard at that. Bedi says, just tune in. Good evening, comrades. Watching from the UK, NDC all the way. We are very grateful that you are part of the show. Obahima says, watching you live from South Africa. Obviously, Eyezu, Eyeza. Enoch once again, time to take over NDC Victory 2024. We are already on course, I'm pretty sure. Jibodi once again, Safe Bridge Construction, more vim youth organizer. Great. So far, so good. Destiny wants us to know that do or die for JM. I believe strongly that that will come to pass very, very soon. So I will go from the bottom up once again. We've already spent about an hour on the show, and that is my view coming to you live on today's Ghana News TV. And let me remind you, we have our newspaper, the Evening Tribune, which comes out Wednesday, is produced on Wednesday, and on Thursday morning is on the newsstands. Make use of it. We report it as it happens without dilution. Get a copy of it every Thursday morning and get well informed. Now, I will want to start with Comrade Benjamin Jen, who is the youth organizer. We are moving into election 2024. South Africa has shown the way. You have informed, you have demonstrated it. You have gone down, you have taken a constituency, you have won it.
Yeah.
Now, what's the way forward? 2024. What should the NDC Ghana expect from the youth wing of South Africa?
Thank you, Mr. Jerome, once again, and your viewers. I really enjoyed the comment from all our viewers, and it shows that even all across the diaspora, everyone is in the spirit for NDC 2024. What I would say that NDC back home should expect is that here we are trying to mobilize some few people, so to go back home in 2024 to also help, because you see, we believe that if the people who are going as polling agents, get people from the diaspora who are youth, who also come to assist them in that regard. One, I believe that it will motivate them a lot, and it will even give them that encouragement that, listen, these guys in the diaspora are not sitting in their comfortable places and they are just cheering up us out online, but they've come back home so that they will also be an agent of change. So what we are doing for 2024 is that we are bringing people back home from the diaspora, from South Africa to be precise, to go and assist the polling agents and we've targeted the strongholds of the MPP, mainly Kumasi and this eastern region. That is where we are coming. And we are not coming there just as soft guys. We are coming there as rugged, as straightforward, as strong, and we are coming there with everything we got, because we want to make sure that come 2024, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama becomes the president of Ghana, and he liberates us from all these elephant and these nonsensical things that is happening in the country. So what we are doing, and I'm telling you, you will see us live in Ghana, and we will just distribute ourselves in all the strategic zones in Kumasi, to be precise, because you see, you can win a lot of constituencies, and maybe some places in Kumasi will just erupt, and it will be like, no, they've won. And this time we are not sitting down. We just want to come out with full force. My comrade, Mr. Alex, who happens to be my deputy, we've putting up a lot of strategic works, be it technological know-how, be it physical know-how. We've trained people, and we want to make sure that we go with them and we distribute them to all the strategic pulling agents where this MPP always intimidate us. So that is what we are doing come 2024 as NDC Youth Wing in South Africa. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. You couldn't have said it any better than this. The youth wing is the party, the portion of the party that has to propel us to victory. And once the youth are out there, very ready for victory, definitely they'll do everything to protect the vote that the Ghanaian will cast on that very day. And I'm pretty sure the language, the body language, and the enthusiasm and the confidence that is coming out from you tells the people up there that yes, indeed, NDC come 2024, we are ready for victory. I can see that.
We
It's
are
a
so
pleasure
ready.
having you. And as I did indicate at the beginning, there are some of the youth organizers who are even part of the show by their comments. So we will try. My producer will let you get linked up with them, and together you can have you can share common ideas and see how best you can help your party going forward.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure having you this evening.
All right, pleasure too.
Great. So I will come in with Sister Albertina. Yeah, Wilbertina. Let me leave it there and just go with Tina. I love the Tina. That is shorter for me.
That's okay.
Great. Sister Tina, we are moving forward. 2024. What do we expect from the women's wing of South Africa?
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Jeremy, behind every successful man, there is a woman. So behind His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to become the president 2024, we the women are there to support. Every woman delivers. That is who we are. We deliver. Even if it takes 9 months, we will surely deliver. So what we are doing is to mobilize ourselves as women to support our party to come back to power 2024. How are we doing that? By uniting ourselves, which is the motto for NDC, being unity, stability, and development. We want to unite as women within the state chapter to be able to mobilize ourselves and assist the elections coming 2024. How are we going to do that also? By financially trying to contribute bit by bit from now till then to be able to pick perhaps 10, 20 of our women to support the elections back home. I heard our president saying that the coalition will start from the centers, okay? The polling stations. So we are trying to make sure that we take part at the polling station, make sure we support, we help, so that the coalition takes place there. Again, my women, what we are also doing is to influence our family members back home.
Yeah.
Should there be ROPA here, we are mobilizing ourselves to make sure that we have the number to vote for NDC. But then if ROPA fails, we are influencing our families back home to make sure that they vote for the NDC to come back to power 2024. You know what is happening back home. It's not helping. And if they don't do that, we'll not be remitting to them because we need a proper government. Thank you very much.
That is lovely. I just love that behind every successful man, there's a woman. So the women's wing is pushing all out, going right down to, if be it ROPA or going to the grounds. And seriously speaking, one place that the NDC needs to focus is the polling station. The elections are won, as His Excellency said, at the polling station. There will not be any mistake this time around. So what you have rightly said, falls right in place. And we are praying that the good Lord will sustain you people to be able to implement all your plans on the ground. So I will go
Thank
to
you
my
very
chairman and then come back to you later for your parting words. So, chairman on the floor, chairman back up. That is what I mean. That has come to stay. Everybody is saying so. It's not from me. You know, it tells the confidence of your own membership in your leadership. Once again, congratulations.
Thank
Now,
you.
chairman, we are going to 2024.
Hmm.
You have done it before. You have taken a seat for the NDC. You are preparing to go down to consolidate that seat and then look beyond that.
Yeah.
What are the possible areas that you think that the NDC should have more interest or focus more on that could increase the success story or the victory of the party in 2024?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Comrade J. Yeah, like you rightfully said, there are some key areas that definitely the NDC will have to put in focus. And you can see from the just ended election from our neighboring country, what happened. When people start saying that we want to break the eight, we want to break the eight, they are not just only playing, they mean business. I will just say that this time NDC, we are not going to only focus on areas where we think that we don't have the strength. I think first of all, before you go and fix some of your neighbor's house, you need to put yours in order. Make sure your house is in a position where your family feel loved. So we have to make sure that our stronghold, the grassroots, everyone in our stronghold feel being part of the movement. This is the only way we can win. So if we get ourselves together and we are sure of we are done back home, then we now move into where we think we can get some little votes and then support the movement. So that's what I will say. The strategy that NDCAC has put in place is to make sure that the Ayenswano seat, we are maintaining it. We are not negotiable on it. We are going to maintain it for NDC. That's a fact. We are going to, from there, move to Guan, where our able international Deputy Director of International Relations is contesting, Honorable Fred Agbenyo. We're going to go into that constituency and make sure that we win that seat. In fact, Comrade J, we are leaving South Africa a little bit early to go to Ghana because one of our aims is to storm that constituency and campaign properly for NDC and make sure that the seat is taken. We are not going to sit down and watch things go other way. So that these are the things that we have put in place. Looking at the fact that every day in, day out, our opponent is busy saying they want to break the eight, they want to move forward, they want to do one or two things. So NDC, definitely, we know that NDC has that legacy of winning power without any hesitation. When it comes to winning power, NDC has it on record. We don't fail the people, and when we eventually get the power, we deliver. So everything possible, and God so good, Comrade J, we have our Chairman General on board. You can tell we have our Honorable Fifi Kwete there. We are not scared. So the forefront is tight. All that we need now is to make sure that the grassroots is catered for. This coming election, I think our Secretary General, our Chairman General, the entire executive body back home have already made their own structures. So definitely, before we go into the polls, look, we need people that can be trusted across all polling stations. That's one. Collation centers, we're not going to play. We're not going to sleep. We don't want to go in. We want to get the regional executives on. They must man them. People must devote. People must come out and get to understand that we are now on a crossroads. Ghana need to be rescued. It's now a must. So each and every Ghanaian has a role to play. All of us, we have roles to play. We need to get people into the coalition centers. In fact, the strong room itself, Comrade J, we need to have people, eminent people that know the know-how, people that cannot be manipulated. people that cannot be blindfolded, to be in the strong room so that all corners of where we think there can be loopholes are covered, and then victory is assured. So at this point, NDC SA, like my youth organizer said already, we have already made provisions. We are not wasting time. We have made provisions. We are just waiting. If ROPA is implemented, fair enough. If ROPA is not implemented, we are going to make sure that our executives, people who can go home and vote from South Africa, we are taking them home to go and vote for NDC. Thank you, Comrade J.
That is lovely and wonderful. I'll take the last comments from our viewers. Then when we come back, we'll take your passing words, and then we call it a day. It's been a pleasure having our South African executives of the National Democratic Congress this evening. We're sharing our views on the celebration of their first anniversary. Producer, I want to start from Nuhu and Danny. Nuhu and Danny, he just joined us, and he says, the top one would have been the best one to start. We have the men and women in South Africa to propel the party to victory in 2024. Unity has been displayed tonight. And now he comes after, he follows Etuahine. Stephen Etuahine follows him with his comment. Says, good evening, comrades. Etuahine watching from Ghana, Chairman Pro Plus. Djibouti follows again with another wonderful comment. She says, NDC South Africa, we're going all out. Bedi says, that is exactly what the NDC party needs. People to be at the polling stations and be very vigilant, especially in the Ashanti region. Remember, the last time they printed and Tom printed ballot papers. Sure, so NDC needs to open their eyes sharp. Well said, Comrade Benjamin. B says so. Lucy once again says, NDC South Africa in support of JM for 2024. Experience, not experiment. Interesting. Djibouti is back. Mama T, we the women are here to support NDC win in 2024. We are pretty sure that it will come to pass. And Chelsea is back. Keep the passion, keep the unity. Victory is assured in 2024. NDC all the way. Chelsea, we are very grateful this evening. Maxwell Nate. Oh, Max is back. He says, I will get in touch so we can link up on the Diaspora Youth Organizers platform. I'm sure you are referring to Comrade Jan. Definitely. Producer will link you up. Vida is back here. She says, a sure banker, we are coming 2024. Do or die. Oh, powerful Djibouti. We are very grateful. Our presence will be felt should there be ROPA. We will vote as NDC South Africa. If not, we will mobilize our families back home to vote. And Dane is back here. He says, elections are won at the polling stations, and the NDC South Africa have plans in advance to safeguard all the key areas at the polling stations come 2024, which is very key. Chelsea says, well said, Chairman. Bob says, good evening, comrade. Good evening, comrade. Robert, aka Nana Bob, watching live from Queenstown. We have the men and the women in South Africa. 2024, we are going all out. A zoo. Oh, B is back. Thank you, Chairman Mohammed and your team in South Africa. If we all chip in, as you are saying, there will be no questions asked about NDC victory. Congratulations on your anniversary. Bob is back. Well said, youth organizer. We are going to Ghana in 2024 with full vim. NDC South Africa. So far, so good. Wonderful cooperation from all the membership of NDC South Africa this evening. Full support for your chapter executives on the occasion of your first anniversary. We are very grateful and we are very proud of you. So I think maybe I would start from Comrade Jan to take his final words as we wrap up on this program.
Thank you, Mr. Jeremy, once again.
Yeah,
My final words, my final words are very simple. You know, you can now even the vice president, he's no longer using the slogan "breaking the eight." Now he's telling us that it is possible because of what Tinubu, because of what he has seen Tinubu do in Nigeria. But we want to assure him that, whatever their plans may be, 2020, some of us were very, very dull in our approach to a lot of things. But in 2024, we just want to tell them that, we are coming full force. We are coming with everything we got because we want to make sure that come 2024, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama emerge as the president of Ghana. Whatever it takes, be it technological, be it, physical, we are ready for it. And I just want to only tell my fellow comrades in the diaspora and those back home that, we should make it a point that this year, this 2024 election, we are coming out with everything. Even if you are being hit with a shambok, receive it, and we are receiving it with a victory. One thing I can assure them is that with what our chairman and the the president of the Council of Elders have in place, we'll bring a lot of things that, the fatality that happened 2020, where 8 people died, will never happen. We are making sure that a lot of people will have what will protect them to face whatever it takes at the polling stations. So, we have so many things, and we just want to tell everybody that the youth in South Africa and the youth in the diaspora, Mr. Maxwell, thank you. We'll team up and we'll do extremely well. And NDC Ghana will see that those of us in the diaspora came with all our ammunitions, and we helped for NDC to emerge victorious in 2024. Thank you.
that's a great parting words from the youth organizer for NDC South Africa, the person of Comrade Benjamin Jan. Ben, we are very grateful that you are part of the show, and we'll come in with Tina and then see the way forward.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Yes.
Jeremy, my final words. You know what? Where have you seen, or have you seen the elephant living among humans?
Even their own people said that chasing the elephant back to the bush.
To the bush. Now, you and I know that when it's raining, you use umbrella.
Definitely.
So we human beings are using umbrella. We are going to make everything possible. As South Africa Women's Wing, we are ready to support our party back home. In fact, to make sure that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama comes back to the state in every way, full swing, be it in our resources, physically, we are all going to make sure. In fact, our family back home, they are ready to vote for NDC to come back to power. So that is what I can say, that my women here are ready. We have already started mobilizing ourselves, and we are going to Ghana 2024. In fact, we'll be there 3 months to the elections to make sure that we support and, to fight hard for our party to come back to power. Thank you very much.
Very thank you to you. We are very grateful that you've made time to be part of the show this evening. And we say congratulations on your first anniversary once again.
Thank you very much too for having us.
Wonderful. Great. Then we have Chairman Backup, Comrade Mohammed Bukhari.
Yes, Comrade J.
Yes.
In fact, I'm full of joy tonight, given the fact that our comrades in the diaspora, not only South Africa, are not leaving us behind on this. Like I always say, one man cannot do it all. One person cannot do it all. Together, we can always achieve. And together, we can rescue Ghana. And together, we can move the NDC forward. I just want to use this medium, Comrade J, to say that all the diasporans, the NDCs, look, there's no MPP in the diaspora. That I can tell you with authority. if we put ourselves together and mobilize ourselves and structure ourselves properly, I think the diaspora will be NDC, there won't be NPP. So I want to use this medium to say that we in the diaspora, the chapters, we need to come together. You see, Comrade J, this thing of when we go to Ghana for programs and activities, when we get to Ghana, we don't get the opportunity to sit together as diasporans. I think the only time we had the opportunity to do that is when we went for the National Delegates Conference. We need to do this. We need to come together. When we get to Ghana, we need to sit. And when we leave Ghana, here in the diaspora, I encourage that we have meetings. We need to have our own meetings. We need to do our own discussions. We need to have our own plan of action, because no matter what happens, we are Ghanaians, Comrade J. And you see, I don't know if I've said it right. Sure. One of the days, we are definitely going to meet in Ghana, and we'll be like, Comrade J, oh, wow, that's you. We should be able to recognize and acknowledge each other. So I want all hands on deck. I'm asking all diasporans, please, let us come together. Come 2024, let's start preparing now to say, if ROPA fails, we are flocking Ghana, all of us. We are going to go and support the NDC. No matter what happens, Comrade J, at the end of the day, we all know what we want to happen. We want, by 2025 January, we want a government to be formed, not from any other way, but from the NDC. And who is going to lead? The leader is definitely, that's only the one and only Gonja Jata. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So let us all rally behind ourselves, get prepared, because anything is possible. But one thing I can assure NDC SA members is that we love you all. We will never let you down. We started with you. Through thick and thin, you have been with us. We want to say, on behalf of all executives, a special thank you to all the members. Please keep the zeal. We love NDC, we love you all, and I wish to say God bless us all. God bless the NDC, God bless Ghana, God bless NDC AC. Thank you so much, Comrade J and your team. We are blessed to have you this evening.
We are more blessed to have you this evening, to have this discussion on the occasion of your first anniversary. We have seen a lot from NDC South Africa. We know going forward, a lot more will come from you. Indeed, definitely. In your parting words about NDC in the diaspora, the reality is that the strength of the NDC right now should come from the diaspora. The diaspora, you have what it takes to control NDC in Ghana, to be able to put NDC on the right path. And you need to harness that opportunity. And that will help you come successful in your quest to get the governance of the country come January 2025. We are very grateful for you and your entire team and your membership, because they have run through the whole system with all their comments in everything from beginning to end. It tells you how you are moving along with them. We are indeed very proud of you, and we pray that come your second anniversary, we have much more to celebrate, we have much more to discuss, and with time, we will have more interactions on the way forward for election 2024. We are very grateful, Comrade Bukari, and your entire team.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So to our viewers out there, this has been MyView show on today's Ghana News TV. It's always a pleasure to come your way. And before I let you go, Comrade Mike Vedu says, God bless you, Jerome, and then your guests. And Lucy, I will end up with your comment. You says, congratulations to all of us. Thank you, our noble NDC South Africa executives, for making us proud. We are indeed very proud. I believe the national headquarters have not made a mistake. So wherever you are, it has always been a pleasure coming your way. We invite you to join us. Come again Monday on my show, on my NDC hour on Wednesdays. And then we have the NDC MPP on Thursday. And every Monday, MyView show comes to you on today's Ghana News TV. Make a date with us and have a very wonderful evening. God bless us all.
What we say, youth man, before you make up your mind, think before you take up your nine. We say the hottest part of data, no who did, who you did left behind. What we say, youth man. Yeah man, this is your side, the Soul Journey Warrior represented for Today Ghana News TV. It's the best web TV across the continent of Africa. They transmit via satellites and all their social media platforms for your best developmental news, social programs, empowerment, entertainment, sports, and for the best educative political discussion. Today, Ghana News TV, 24/7's online TV. I aside the Soul Journey Warrior. Blessings.
Ya kana se wantia ejao ehanya beto mampam osontie so dogo vinwa bem mampam osontie nani